我这些都是决定。叫亲热，这叫朋友说的。你细细说，我好了，如今呢，这莫空让个一，这让莫家，走到不当中。了nu呢，你莫好了那是，你英明คือปัญญาอึเทียอยู่ตัวกงเทปาลีปาเตาจริงยอขวปีนิ่งเชียอย่าตื่นจีบเอาลอยอยู่ว่าก่อนนี้เชื่อปากแค่นะปนจีมือชวนจีมือกูเท้าเจ้าตัวกูเนี่ยกายิงช่องเทียจีหือจูวืกูบอกเดียนี่จะเกิดรู้ตัวกูดาลีดูต่อลีเดียเหตุจูยาบอกให้เดียวิเนรู้เองเทศกาลมัวเกยงเชียนี่ชัวดาจอเทนเนียเจียอยากคุสีเธอนั่น用些的，要那一个度娘，要和铁板的每一次。I promise I know what I'm saying. 我找到个年代，铁日子，那都铁炮火，到一路龙干么？你嘛，你把个年铁个子，都个铁里老里喏。thế yếu nhá cứ rong xe hay cứ rong xe hay thế cứ nhẹ tại mua mò lò nữ chính tua thế tua công tao ở trong she undergoes dialysis weekly so thank you nhẹ tại Hanoi là họ complete trong chap là best president in the world họ nên sợ được nói xe về phu quan hệ thế khi có giờ hoặc lưu nên rong lý nên nữa tôi cho tàu nhẹ mi lâu thế gì nên sợ tôi nên mua cho xe tàu ban nhiêu nếu nó cứ thế lý tàu ban nhiêu tôi cứ từ khu nhóm đó khu ý sa nên mua ban nhiêu tàu cũng chỉ xong thì miệng thì nó vì này hư hẹn ok sao cả này sẽ đào lưu không đâu tóm còn cơ uyên chọn rồi nên cho cái lưu thì lưu sẽ rồi ở chỗ này lưu lý ở chỗ này lưu cứ lý này lưu này cho mình nhớ hôm nay cứ sầu cứ cho lưu rồi hai lưu cho cứ ba cho xong lưu cứ ba chỉ cho bé nhỏ là thế nữ chỉ bỏ cứ lưu nên ta chỉ nữ đại đua nhỏ đầu hậu bún đua xia cứ ya cứ ba sinh dự và đầu tại cái lưu đầu chấp là vì cứ ba đó cứ nhẹ thế cứ gì nhỏ họ ít chơi một ca một châu chua là bé trâu nhỏ ok oh I'm so sorry to embarrass you của cho đâu có một gì thế đó từ thì lúc xưa nó 我照顾人家照顾对 Justin 嘿，为什么呢啦？这什么都生到个一下，我个对 best man， nu nó cứ từ mua bao nhiêu lần, nu mà đó cứ từ mua sinh nhiên, thế ba sai số nhiều thế gì? Cứ nhân do cứ Adam thế từ tin lo Roger, yeah. I said this yesterday, you know, unfortunately, they never got to get married. So, I'm doing it for them. Đó nó bao nhiêu thế cũng sống sẽ hành thế ở trên nên đặt đầu cứ tin nên cha thế phong như tôi còn ở trong trong nó và cho đến đâu tao cho từ nữa. Thank you. Alright, thank you for bearing with that. Inhale, seafood libo high. Speaking Hmong is hard. So. Thank you, Zilo Manny, who knows more Hmong than me. I would like to take this moment to, if everyone could please rise if you're able to join me in a round of applause in just thanking my beautiful wife, because people are asking who the wedding planner is and who did everything. Thank you, everybody. You can now be seated. Because she really planned everything, and I could have been a stand-in groom, but thankfully I'm not. It's a smart decision. So, a big thing that I want everyone to walk away with tonight is I want you to really fall in love with Penn the way I did, and know our love story, and fall in love with that too. So, back in October 2024, I took a trip to California. San Francisco, actually, with the nudge of my mom, and I only knew one person there. Penn and I hadn't spoken in years, but we were lucky enough to cross paths at Koki and Yi Kunza's wedding. So we had established connection there, and when I told her I was coming into town, she said, "Sure, let's hang out, let's do stuff, but we're just friends, so don't get any hopes up, whatever." I think the kids call it Riz. Oh, I'll get there. The first night as friends, we went to a concert together. At this concert venue, we're enjoying the music, we're vibing. We kind of just started getting to know each other, so the flirting's to a minimum. Okay, things are a little awkward. And then out of nowhere, we're standing like this, and right. Eat through tall, puke all over. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, wow, crap. I'm so glad that did not get on me. And Penn goes, I think it's on me. So I'm like, holy crap, this girl's so hot. I hope she doesn't go home, because then I'll be at this concert on my own. But like the trooper that you all know she is, went to the bathroom. She's like, let me go to the bathroom. She came back and just tied her shirt around her waist, and we partied all the night. We even went to a few more bars and stuff after that. But if she did not do that, we would not be here together. So thank you for that. And after that moment, I'm telling you the story because I kind of thought to myself, damn, I think that's the one who can take that much puke and not complain. She can definitely handle my shit. It's but we got to know each other so much more, and I saw how much she loves her family. She flew back home almost every month from San Francisco. And that's when I told her, hey Penn, it's time to bring you back home. So, thank you for letting me bring you back home. Lastly, I just want to say, getting ready for the, wedding, I started to feel really sad, especially New Thursday. It was just us three chopping up the new, and I started feeling a little sad because, but as soon as I started feeling that way and I sat with it a little bit, Zilo Manny shows up, Michael and Chris and Charm and everybody, even Charm and Vajong limping around. You know, we have the relatives, Topope, California, Colorado. We know how much Ni Hlu, Ni Ying Hlu Bei, Hlu Kunyel, Hlu Kutsi, Hlu Nya. Thank you to the Yang family and the War family for being here, accepting me as one of yours. I really feel the love. And they say it takes a village. I really love my village. So this one's for everybody. So we are forever in your debt, and please think of us in the future whenever you need any sort of help. So before I let my beautiful wife speak, don't puke on her now. She's my wife. I have to hurt you. I'm obligated now.
Okay, Nyajong, and good evening, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. And for those that cannot be here, we know that you're here in spirit. Andrew and I are so lucky to have all of you in our lives. In particular, thank you to our godmother, Kashia, for the Bible reading that you gave at our ceremony earlier today. Also, thank you to you, Adric, and the twins for the unconditional and absolutely enormous love that you have given to Andrew and me. You opened your home to us when our lease hadn't started yet in Minneapolis, and you continued to be there for us beyond the words. We hold most dearly all the game nights, Parkway Pizza, and gunpowder that have been shared together, and we love you all so very much. Thank you to our cousin Tiffany for not only being here, but also for the beautiful Gutsia performance. To have you share your talent and passion with us today for Andrew and me is the greatest gift, and we will remember it forever. Thank you to my maid of honor, my partner in crime, our little sister, Bajong, for all of your hard work to get me ready for today, and for your incredible speech to us. You are so effortlessly radiant inside and out, and so strong. Andrew and I see you for the thoughtful, driven, and badass individual that you are. And I cannot thank you enough for all the love and grace and compassion and Korean barbecue that you have given to Andrew from the very beginning. We love you just the way you are now, and however you will become in the future. You truly are the best. Daikaizu. And the biggest thank you to my in-laws, Kaying and Huju. I know Andrew said that I was the wedding planner, but honestly, everything that has happened today is the never-ending, year-long efforts of my new parents. So Mom and Dad, I see how much you two have done to give Andrew and me the wedding of our dreams. Literally, from sun up to way past sundown, you are in the kitchen, the garden, running around town, and reminding us to eat and rest while you both just go and go and go. You two are the most formidable, devoted, and selfless team that Andrew and I are very fortunate to be learning from. We can never hope to return your blood, sweat, and tears in full, but we will spend the rest of our lives trying. We love you both, and Bella and Lagoshi so much. And to my new Vu family, thank you for welcoming me with open arms and open minds. You have all gone through so much, and that is why you all know how to love so well and so generously. The love that you have for Andrew has been graciously extended to me, and there are no words that can describe how grateful I am. I look forward to many more Packer watch parties, pickleball, karaoke nights, and papaya so spicy that only Pachi and Abby can eat it. Thank you to each and every one of you. To my family and friends, I would not be here today as my own person and as Andrew's wife without you all. You have raised and nurtured me in many ways, especially Kimberly and Nick, who was my family away from family, and everyone else at that table. You are the reason I wasn't alone when I was 2,000 miles away from everything I knew. And I know it was quite the shock to you all and to my family when I decided to move back to the Midwest and get married. But my parents and my siblings still gave us the Hmong wedding of a lifetime last summer, and our friends were endlessly supportive. So please trust that I am in good hands with Andrew, and I thank you all. Lastly, to my groom, my husband, Andrew Pingjong. 15-year-old us could have never imagined. In fact, 30-year-old us could have never either. However, thankfully, we had incredible angels in our lives that guided us to one another. Two of them are here with us today, Kusir and Gauki, and their precious baby. As you mentioned, it was during their wedding that we met again for the first time. And seeing you when we finally made it past Gauki's parents' front door truly felt like we were greeting our teenage selves all over again. I am so proud of who we have become, and even more grateful that we made it to each other. You have proven time and time again that you are here to stay, and I cannot do anything to scare you off. You have been and continue to be so patient, caring, and loving, even as you are going through so much yourself. It is clear that your village has raised you well, because you have been the most thoughtful and hardworking Val for the Walsall family. You have introduced me to so many new things, like running and basically anything else athletic, which I avoid like the plague. And you also taught me the most important mindset to have, which is what's the best that can happen. I want you to know that you are not too much for me. You could never be too much for me. I love you with everything that I am, everything that I've been, and everything that I hope to be. Thank you for loving me too.
The bride and the groom, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew and Panya.